SPS 2025. I'm here at the booth of DigiKey and I'm talking to Erik Halvorson. Erik is a Senior Marketing Technology Manager, Automation and Control at DigiKey. And we are talking about DigiKey's highlights at the show, DigiKey's strategy, and one of the topics will be AI. So a little bit more background. Recently, we published an article of Connor Doherty of DigiKey on AI and AI applications at DigiKey, and we want to delve a little deeper into that topic. Erik, my very first question. Connor described Europe as a pioneer in industrial AI, and that's what we see as well, actually. So what specific advantages do DigiKey customers have in Europe?
DigiKey customers in Europe have an advantage with our breadth of our strength of line card. So we work with a lot of the top manufacturers, whether it's Siemens, Pulse. We work with a lot of great manufacturers that are leading the way in these new technologies, new areas. When we think about industrial automation as a whole, Germany is the birthplace of industrial automation. It makes sense that industrial AI would also come from Germany. As we work closer with our manufacturing partners, getting the newest and latest and greatest technologies and products, we have that ability to get those in front of the customer, get the products in the customer's hands quickly, and allow them to move forward with their new applications.
So DigiKey is a component supplier, but not only. What would you say, how does DigiKey support European engineers, European customers, beyond just supplying components?
We have a myriad of online tools that the customer can utilize to support their applications. We have an automation resource center that allows them to quickly read up on information that maybe they've forgotten about or maybe that they're new to. We have online portals where they can make purchases, but upload their bill of materials. We have a lot of ways where the customer can interact and self-serve. We have a vast content library for the customer to do their research and design. Really, we want that customer to be able to come in, find what they're looking for with as little hassle as possible, and get the products and get the information they need to move forward in their application.
So let's have a look at the example of image processing. So Edge AI and image processing are two important technologies that often go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. And it's key for future factories. How does DigiKey help companies in Europe bringing these systems into their existing automation setups?
So we do it a couple of different ways. Number one, as I said earlier, we work with our manufacturers to get the latest and greatest products. Those new product introductions. For example, if we look at SICK, for instance, they have a new camera. They have all the protocols already built into it. Being able to utilize these kinds of components are going to help connect those AI systems and hit that forgotten middle, or so to speak, where we connect the AI to the component world, the machine side of the application.
A big challenge, or maybe one of the biggest challenges in industries, is connecting AI and AI technology with the older PLC or SCADA systems. So what middleware or bridge solutions do you see working best here?
We see a lot of movement on Edge AI. We see a lot of movement on more connected systems. When we look at a lot of the new products, it's not just, they're not just relying on signals anymore. They're relying on, they have, Ethernet IP. They've got EtherCAT. They've got all these different protocols already built into the products themselves. So where DigiKey helps the customer is by providing those kinds of products. Right now we don't do a lot in AI, but we support a lot of the hardware that supports those AI systems. So we're getting customers access to whether it's the cameras, the imaging cameras, or it's sensors, it's drives, it's everything, making the connection for every product in the customer's application to that AI. AI is only as powerful as the context it's given, right? It's unlike humans. AI doesn't have the ability to have intuition like a human does. It's able to do what it sees in its programming, what it sees in its learning environment, and that's where we see our biggest value is by providing those products to provide context to the data that the AI is seeing.
According to Connor's article in mpk 4.0, DigiKey launched more than 70 internal AI projects. So which ones could impact or inspire your industrial automation customers most?
One of the great things about DigiKey is our breadth of product and our offering. Having the inventory on hand when the customer needs it. Some of our AI projects include being able to read customer trends, being able to see where the peaks and valleys are in inventory, and being able to fill those quickly. We want to make sure that the customer can, when they come in, they find what they're looking for, and we have the inventory to support their needs. So we utilize AI in helping us to track those trends, make sure that we're buying ahead of time, that we're forecasting accurately. So when the customer needs it, we've got it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, definitely. AI and cybersecurity go hand in hand. So how is DigiKey helping customers secure their AI systems in the field?
So we have a lot of great products. So, the networking switches, for example, Lumberg just came out with a new Bobcat Ethernet switch that's CRA compliant. It's allowing customers to have the security layers to protect their applications in the field. By offering customers all the different options, all the different types of products that they're going to need to support, a full cybersecurity solution. That's how we add value for the customer.
One more question on the field and a connection to the upper or higher automation levels. Technologies like SPE, single pair Ethernet, are becoming essential in industries. So how is DigiKey supporting developers and integrators during this shift?
The big thing is we're going to support them is content, number one, making sure that we have content on our website so that customers can do their research. DigiKey's always been known as that research and design portal for every engineer. Whether it's at 2 o'clock in the morning or whenever, they can come in, they can do their research, find what they're looking for, and make their decisions from there. Having the components from the connectors, the SPE connector, all the way up into the Ethernet switch. Having all the different levels of that product available to the customer when they need it, how they need it, and then providing support to how they can utilize these products together. That's how we help the customer.
Okay. And if you look ahead, maybe to 2030 or 2035, what might a fully AI-powered factory look like, and what role would DigiKey play in that ecosystem?
We are going to support the customer. Everything has a lifespan, right? With AI, being able to utilize APIs with the DigiKey website, they can order products before they need them, right? They can have them there before the motor breaks down, before they need to replace that sensor. They'll know ahead of time. They can work through DigiKey and have those products already shipped to them. So being able to minimize their downtime, maximize their production levels, maximize their efficiency. They can utilize that all through DigiKey's portals, all through APIs, through my list of DigiKey. Being able to make those orders when they need to, without delay. And then we ship the products quickly to them. We can put them in their hands faster than anyone. So I think if we look forward, look into the future, those types of tools, those types of solutions for the customer, purchasing solutions are only going to get stronger. They're only going to get better. We have a lot of different ways where the customer can utilize 3D CAD models and pulling them into their digital twin designs, so that when they're replicating their physical world in that digital twin, but they have the 3D models to back them up. So all of our products are going to have the 3D models that they can download in multiple different formats, however they need to implement them. And then just again, It's all about that content. Have that one-to-many philosophy and being able to solve the customer's problems.
Erik, thank you very much for this talk and for these insights, and I wish you a very successful show.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Can I show you our product wall?
Of course.
Let's go take a look. If you don't mind,
Um,
let's go for it.
could you